Solidworks 2010 offers us a lot of ways to work smarter and faster than ever before. And one of these examples is in virtual components. Let's take a look at a situation where we actually have a component living in our assembly that's actually representative of how we purchase it. Example of this, if we were to open the drawing for this, this is actually the drawing that I would purchase it with. The problem with that is I can't modify it to fit this assembly without affecting the original purchasing drawing. New in SOLIDWORKS 2010, however, is the ability to take any component and make it virtual. This component now lives within the context of this assembly only. This means it's not affecting the actual manufacturing drawing. We can see that we can go ahead and we can make changes to this here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit this sketch, and we're just going to make a modification as to how it works. While I'm doing that, let's talk a little bit about something else, and that's the fact that SOLIDWORKS 2010 also changes the naming structure to append the assembly name to the back of the virtual component. What this means is in a Windows operating system where you can only have one document of the same name opened at the same time, we can now have multiple virtual components with the same name because it appends that assembly name to it. So we can see that we've made our changes to this assembly and that our O-ring fits quite nicely into our new design right here. The important part is, however, is that we actually haven't modified the original document, so my purchasing drawing stays the same as it did before. Also new in 2010 is the ability now to copy and drag and drop virtual components from one assembly to the next. Notice here it appended this new assembly's name onto the back. In this way we have two components with the same part number in two different assemblies that can be different sizes. For those IT administrators who don't like or don't understand necessarily how virtual components are being created, there's a new option in SOLIDWORKS 2010 as well. We can now force new components to be saved as external files instead of virtual components. This is great in environments where you don't want anybody necessarily using virtual components. So all these tools combined are just a lot of great examples of how SOLIDWORKS is helping you work smarter and faster than ever before.